decided we all want to go 3 wide now.
It's a race, Terry.
Stupid son of a gets you the bottom, and then races you in the corner. Tell that little clock if he wants to put me off. I'll see him after the race. Stick that finger straight up his. Loose in, loose off, too damn tight in the middle. Piece of that dumb not having enough room. No fucking driving candy out. Here we come, bitches. Let's go win this fucking race. Get out of my way. Holy shit, this thing is awesome. That's right. We ain't losing this fucker. And blam, blam. Slammed into the racetrack. That wall straightened me out. I was gone. Hello? Damn, I don't get an attaboy or nothing. That was awesome. Okay, Templar track bar is helping you, right? I don't know. Let me ask you. Track bar, are you helping me? That was funny. That 33 just cleaned him out. I'm sorry, Steve. I haven't listened to a damn word you said the last lap and a half. I was daydreaming a little bit about racing.
There we go. I got it now. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RaceChatter, episode number 12. I am Corey Sherman, a.k.a. the Shermanator, driver of the number 3 Toyota Camry and Blazing Pedals, and driver of the number 6 Super on Camry Cyber Thunder. I got a little co-host Rip. He's joining us tonight. He's not a crazy person, but let's send it to my other co-host up there. Oh, up there to the right in the corner, Tanner Marr.
What's going on, guys?
Buddy?
What's going on, buddy? What's going on, guys? Tanner Marr, more or less just a broadcaster now. Don't race a whole lot, but what I do, I'm in the number 4, and yeah, excited for episode number 12. Have felt like shit all week, so I was kind of dreading it, but excited to be here now. We'll throw it to my right. I don't want to point, 'cause I think it'd be opposite. Yep, that way, over there.
Yeah, heck yeah. My name's Dalton Creech. Hey, I'm excited to be here, guys. I'm the driver of the number 36 late model stock car in ASRL and 36 in front row in the Cup Series. Glad to be on with you guys. I thought it was a cool opportunity to jump in here with you guys and talk a little bit of sim racing and all that. So,
Oh yeah, welcome.
Yeah, heck yeah.
All right, I guess we got one more we got to talk to. He's down there. Driver of number 1, Ty Morosco. What's up, buddy?
Doing good. Driver of the number 1 Ford Mustang on BPL every Sunday night. High Tide Racing League on Mondays, and I run something on Thursday as well. Also the number 1. Always the number 1.
Always number 1. That Ty.
Always number 1, no matter what. Number 1 on the track, number 1 in your hearts. That's all that matters.
Oh, God. Knock it off.
Love you all.
Number 1 in your hearts. All right, Tanner. Let's jump into these recaps, then we'll talk to our guests here in a little bit.
Let's get it.
Oh, you got the
We'll start out with Mondays.
late models?
Yes,
Super
sir.
lates.
Super late.
Super
Super
lates.
late. Yep.
All right.
Alrighty, guys. So Cricket Line Racing Super Late Model
Be
race
crooked.
number 6. Yeah, was at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. I personally hate the track. Can't stand the track, but whatever. It looks like we had about 6 different race leaders, between 7 lead changes, 5 cautions for a total of 20 laps. Chris Carroll brought home the race win. Zach Murphy was in 2nd. Brandon Mettler 3rd. Brian Zimmerman 4th, and Brody Mears 5th. And I'm trying to remember if anything of note really happened. There's nothing that sticks out of my head from Monday nights other than Chris Carroll basically putting a hurting on the field and leading 55 laps. So,
Nice.
Same old shit. If he shows up, he's going to be in contention to win. It don't matter what league it is, and he showed it on Monday.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So so that's Monday nights.
All right.
We can go to we'll just go in order. Go Tuesday nights now if you want to.
Tuesday tour mods?
No, ASRL. All-Star.
You're messing up my mojo now, Tanner. But yeah, we can do
well,
that.
That's in order by days of the week.
Okay. Well, I got a Tuesday recap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tuesdays.
Dude, I love that intro, by the way. That's fantastic.
It took me forever to make it, dude. Forever.
Yeah, Tanner's really
Yeah, I
good.
hear you. I hear you. Yeah, so we had a great race. We were at Southern National. Brian Voss picked up his third win of the season. Just dominating. He is dominating the season right now. Him and Brandon Elvis, 1 and 2. Mason Johnson, a new guy who ran with us. This would be his second race that he's ran with us this season. He got third place. Very clean race. I think we only had 4 or 5 cautions. Just a couple self spins. There were a couple big ones, but I think we had about 5 or 6 people lead. So good battling up front. Just overall, just fantastic racing. Which we've had great racing all season. Just clean, but yeah. I mean, Brian Voss is just dominating so far this season. So we're excited to see if Brandon and you got Zimmy in third, see if those guys can chase down Brian, get this championship with only about 4 races left in our season.
Nice. All right, Tanner, I guess I'll do my Tuesday now since we're just going by
Right
days of the week all fucking willy-nilly. All right, we got the Tuesday Night Thunder from Saber Thunder.
Nvidia broadcast sucks, dude, man. My camera just chasing me anytime I move, and I got it turned off.
All right, the Tuesday Night Thunder, Saber Thunder, that's the trucks. 80 laps in Michigan. Pole winner was Brett Wright. Outside pole was Chris Harefield. There's 5 cautions in this race. But when it came down to the end, first place went to Ed Jurgen. Second place, Cody Meadows. And third place was Jamie Horn. That's your Tuesday night recap. And we might see some in the top 10 of maybe some of those cautions. Who knows? Right, Tanner? Who knows?
Hey, you never know. If you're in a wreck
You never know.
week prior, you never know.
You
There's
got
a good chance
You know
you're on
what?
RaceChatter.
There's definitely some of those Cyber Thunder guys that watched last week because I heard it over race comms. You're like, oh, hopefully Corey doesn't put me in RaceChatter if I mess up.
If you wreck, if you're involved in a caution, you are not safe. You're not
You are
safe.
not safe at all, especially
Right.
depending on the mood I'm in. And all right, we gonna head to Wednesdays now. What do you got? The tour mods on Wednesdays?
Tour mods on Wednesday.
All right, look at us jumping around like professionals.
We know what we're doing. This race was terrible too, by the way. Not terrible because of the guys, but
It's a tough track.
yeah, and it's broken, absolutely
Yeah.
broken.
Yeah.
Cricket Line Racing went to Slinger for the tour mods. Brian Zimmerman won. We'll go through all that first. Zimmy won. Murphy second. Daniel Sweat third. Daniel Sweat actually had a really good night. Was making passes on the outside. One of the only drivers to do it all night. Ultimately brought home third. Larry Bell fourth, and Matt Keichel in fifth. Kegel. But the one thing about Slinger was, yeah, whatever. But we went green with the pace car still out there. So like it threw the green flag and everything, and the pace car was still out on track. It wasn't broadcasted, so I wish we could go back and get it, but it was not broadcasted. But I was doing race control from the sky, and I was wondering,
did you not pass the pace car, or could you go by it?
I mean, yeah, you could go by it, but there's the 2 on the front row didn't go because the pace car's out there in front of them, but the green flag's out. So what do you think happened? Just motherfucker just piling into it. It wrecked out the guy that led most of the laps because of it. So pretty shitty ordeal. Slinger's absolutely broken. It makes me wonder how Iris pushes these. Somewhat new, right?
Yeah, but it's been out probably 3 months now, 3-4 months.
It's been out long enough where like quality testing should have been done at least like somewhat, right? And Kern was the same way.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say when you guys were doing that big thing at Kern when the wall would just wreck people.
Just reach out and grab you.
No matter grab you.
It didn't matter if you were 3 feet from it or 30 feet. You didn't know.
Yeah,
right?
Slinger's had this issues too since day one, man. We raced it the second week it came out, and same thing, man. Just pace cars going 90 mile an hour around the track when you're going 45.
Yeah, and it's just broken. But I've never seen iRacing go green with the pace car still out there. Yeah, and I guess other people haven't either because it was calamity. There was a lot of shit tore up, and there was a lot of people mad. But And I was race control, looking at it from the sky, not knowing what to do. Like, what do you do in that instance? I don't fucking know. Like, you learn something every day, I guess.
You take it off the schedule. That's what you do.
Absolutely. He'll never
change that
make it on
race
the-
immediately.
Yep. Yep.
I did
So that
see
was-
that
That was Wednesdays.
they scanned Oswego Speedway. That's only
They
like
did.
45 minutes from us.
That's up in your neck of the woods. That's like a super modified style track, right?
Yeah, yep,
Or
yeah. They
something
run
like
the
that.
super mods there. Yeah,
Yep.
those things fucking rip around there. I watch that on Flow Racing a lot when they're usually live. Oh, we
I wonder if
got
we'll
some
ever
people
get
in
the-
chat. We got STJ in chat. Brandon Elvis, I heard you're a big fan of the show, and Brian Dees.
Hey,
Oh, hide the
Brandon.
hot dogs. Yeah. We'll get into that a little bit later. How Ty's obsessed with hot dogs. All right, I got Wednesday one, Tanner. Wednesday
What
night
you
heat.
got for Wednesday?
Cyber Thunder.
Wednesday night heat.
Wednesday night heat. This is the Xfinity Series in Cyber Thunder. 95 laps at Chicagoland. Pole went to Kyle Front Row Nadeau, as they call him. He seems to always get poles, but never really gets the wins that goes along with him. Outside, right? I'm just kidding, Kyle. I think Kyle was the one who's like, I hope I don't get in the top 10 if I crash somebody. 95 laps, one caution. And that came out pretty early, too. I was in that race. I think it was like lap 3 or 4, and then it was green flag the rest of the time. Dave Sanders comes home first. Coleridge Finnemore in second. Jamie Horn rounds out your top 3. That's your Cyber Thunder Wednesday Night Heat recap.
I'd have a field day trying to read those names. An absolute field day.
I've been in the league for a couple of years, so I got them figured out
you
now.
help everybody.
I've
It helps.
heard him say a
Right.
couple. You got anything for Thursday, or is it me again?
I think it'd be you.
It's me again. All right,
done
let's
now.
go to the Cyber Thunder Pro Cup.
This
Jeez,
is
I didn't even realize they had raced this much. In Cyber Thunder.
Yeah, I'm learning about a bunch of new leagues here.
Well, I knew Cyber Thunder was a thing for like one race. I didn't know it was 3 different leagues.
Yeah, they run 3 different series. Anybody can.
Well, that's
run
what I
them.
mean. 3 different series.
Yeah.
I did not know any of that.
Cup
Well,
Truck
before-
Xfinity, huh?
Yeah, before this year, the Xfinity was, they called it the Rising Stars, where you couldn't be over a certain, basically as new people in the league, you couldn't be over a certain I rating. Tuesday's trucks, it's open to everybody, and then Pro Cups invite only for the Pro Cup.
And you made it in the Pro Cup?
Oh,
You got that invite?
You
Yeah.
must,
Well, they
you
had
must know somebody.
No, well, it's funny. I didn't do a lot of races, and then I was in the Rising Stars and shit for a while because I don't do a lot of officials, so my I rating was
Right.
a little low. And they did a thing last year where they had different divisions, and they put me in the 3rd division. They did like a fantasy draft where they had captains and they picked their team for the year, and
That's badass.
it was 1 D1, 2 D2s, and a D3. And
Wow.
they had me in D3, but I was fighting for the win a lot. So they're like, yeah, we definitely misplaced him in D3.
Probably put him in
I didn't win the
spot.
championship though. I just
We
barely
put him
missed
in
out on
division. We
champ-
put him in Division 3, but this guy
Yeah.
runs in the top 10 every week. Yeah.
Yeah. He's battles for the lead and leads laps. What the fuck? All right. We're back at Chicagoland, 134 laps this time. Pole went to Andrew Caldwell. Outside was Andrew Kotska. Andrew's dominated the top row. Tanner, 134 laps, 0 cautions.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
First place went to Dave Sanders again. Back-to-back victories
Back-to-back.
Wednesday and Thursday nights. Daniel Keene came in 2nd. Cody Richardson rounds out your podium in 3rd. That's your Cyber Thunder Pro Cup Series recap.
So where'd you finish?
Wednesday I finished 5th. Yeah.
5th.
Man,
Nice.
my
Nice.
producer shaking her head 5th. And
Nice.
Thursday 10th. Because somebody ran out the line. I was running 11th. I was like, I wanted a top 10 so bad. And
You got
ran
one.
out ran
No
out right
cautions,
for the
100
line
no
and passed him.
cautions, though. That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome, though. No
That
cautions.
is awesome. That's awesome.
Well, it sucked
good job.
because
That's why you
some
finished
people. Some people
Dang
stretched out their fuel, and some people the last stint basically split it and then took 2 tires. That's what I did, and that's what my team did. But I'm not fast at Chicagoland. I don't like Chicagoland.
A lot of people like that track.
It's a fun track.
A lot of people love that track. I
don't have. Well, I had kind of a short run speed when I was beating the shit out of the car, but I was mostly long runs, and then I decided to go 2 tires to shorten the pit stop. And
right,
I'm not a fan of 2 tires. Give me my 4 freshies, and I can
let me go.
Yeah, let me beat the shit.
Was it day or night?
It was day. Actually,
Day?
Wednesday. Kyle's the admin on Wednesday. He actually did something cool. We went night to day.
What the?
You went from early morning. You went morning.
Yeah,
early
yeah.
morning.
It was weird.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that was
Just run 24 hours to Daytona.
Yeah, but
Put it like
Chicagoland.
8x, 24 hours.
24 hours of Chicagoland.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We're on to Sunday now. Nothing. We take Saturday off because of RaceChatter, everybody's
Saturday
favorite.
off.
Yeah, the
We
number
did the
one.
Super Speedway Showdown.
Number
that y'all
one
was live for.
sim racing podcast show in the world, RaceChatter. We got a trophy
That's
over
right.
there. Oh, Terry, you see I
In the
got some
world.
cars on the thing now?
I do. I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out what they are. It's hard to see. So
have
one's
you seen-
Dale.
Have you seen this one before? I've seen that one at Darlington a lot.
I have.
Is that the Silver 3?
That's the Silver
Silver
3.
Silver 3.
What's the other one? Is that
It's
88?
88. That's got to be
88.
88.
It's 88.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. That's what I thought. Looks good. So that's Corey and Amanda right there, basically. Huh? They did
Yeah,
3 and,
yeah, we didn't
and
have
she's
an
8.
I have
Right.
to check with my dad. He
Yeah.
had a bunch of the ones that size, and I don't know if he kept them or not. So I was gonna go steal a bunch from him. All right, Sunday. Here we go. Ty's excited. You'll
I
find
got
out why in
one
a
somewhere.
second. Yeah, you'll
Don't
find
know
out why in
why.
a second.
No reason.
I don't know. I have 2 junior ones. I thought right here in there. I love the junior baseball car. Well, yeah, Blazing Pedals, Ty Morosco.
All right, I'll run through the recap a little quick, and then we'll talk about it. 120 laps at Daytona. The pole went to Kyle the Wildman Wellman. Outside was
Good
Alex Harris. 3 cautions. Taking home the win. The number
And now
one.
3 cautions, and there was 2 stages, by the way. So that's pretty
so
impressive.
there's 5. There's 3.
Oh, okay. I got you saying. Okay, so there's 5 total.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing the recaps from the UI, and it didn't add in the stage cautions, which was weird.
Really?
Yeah. It just had
Cool.
3 cautions. I'm just like, okay, 3 cautions.
That's because I think that's
'Cause
because it
Mark
was
throws
messed
them?
up. Because well, I think because he throws them and he got booted out of the session and he had to come back and it got all messed up. We had 3 cautions though. I thought we had.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how many we had real quick. Keep
No,
going,
we had-
Corey. Though you're doing
we
a
had 3.
fantastic job.
We
I
had
believe
3.
I'm like, we didn't have
Wait.
5.
Well, you'll see all 3 of them in the top 10, so there was 3.
Thank
All right,
Yeah.
God
first
I was in
place,
the booth.
the
Yeah,
number
look
1
out.
machine, Ty. No practice, Morosco. Now you understand why the title says "Practice is overrated." That's Ty's motto.
I was wondering. I mean,
I think
I've
you are
gotten
starting to
better.
practice more. Yeah, you are
I am
starting
starting.
to practice.
3 cautions.
I will say I'm not like showing up in the 3 o'clock sessions a lot unless there's a track like that I really need to hunt. This season I might have to. It's all new car, whole new everything, so it's gonna take
Yeah.
some practice. But,
Second place went to Dalton Kilrow. Third place, Chris Carroll. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for your mind to be blown? Tanner, you know who got the fastest lap?
I do, but I won't spoil it. I do know who
Yeah.
got it.
Fred Thompson.
Fred
Woo!
Thompson got the
Yeah,
fastest
Fred.
lap.
Fastest lap. Congratulations. Tanner, do you want to know who led the most laps? I threw that in just for a little added bonus.
Well, you were up front a lot. Was it you?
Me, 31
It
laps.
was him.
That's what I thought. I knew you were up
That's
front alone.
that's the
now.
only reason.
Corey, I'm
that's, the only, that's the only reason I have the
reason you
stats in it.
That's the only reason why you didn't win the race too. It's because you led the most laps.
To the fuel
Yeah.
or whatever.
Because of
Well,
the fuel.
I was, yeah.
You burning that
Yeah,
fuel.
Oh,
Yeah, well, we can talk about that now. That is,
so
you,
there really
all
was
right, all
only
right.
3
I'm
cautions.
throwing her under the bus right now. Sorry,
Oh
Ty.
God.
Congrats on your victory. I applaud you. I'm so happy you got your first win. Amanda said that's like winning in the rain, a fuel mileage race.
Oh man.
Damn.
All right.
Oh,
So you
dude.
can take it up with her, you can crash her, but she really did say that.
So it
I
only counts as
mean,
like half a win. You got like half a win.
Yeah.
I mean, like winning at Daytona's cool. I mean,
Yes.
last year would have been.
Is cool.
I was thinking like when at Darlington. Well, Darlington was fuel mileage too. I mean, every race has somewhat of fuel mileage. Like,
Yeah, that's true. So,
like,
Ty, I have a question for you.
yeah.
So with Dalton behind you, were you
Yeah.
gonna, if he tried to make a move on you, were you gonna throw the block
Yes.
or maybe
Yes,
possibly turn him?
On my stream, I told him if you tried to make a move, I was gonna block you. But with those cars, we were just me and him, so it's so hard. You're not gonna get the run as if he had a car behind him. I told him I was gonna block him as much as I could.
You would have to really mess up for him to get a run like that.
Yeah, and there was a lap car in front of me that kind of pulled me, and it kind of
Right.
let me have a little bit of gap. So I mean, it kind of helped.
I was
ended up-
shocked.
I ended up sputtering right before the start finish line, like right before it.
We were shocked in the booth, like with like 7 laps to go. It's like, all right, Dalton and them are not pitting yet. What the fuck? Like, what are they doing? And they just
Dude,
kept
we
saying
were-
out. And Lagoon was like, they got to come this time. Nope, not coming. This
I know.
time.
I watched back the broadcast, and I was like, they had no idea what was going
We
on.
were shocked. We were completely
No, I
shocked.
I
Like,
knew
what
you
the
guys
fuck?
were saving fuel. When I saw it was gonna be that close, and I think we were 3 laps short. I'm like, oh fuck! Look at those fucking MFRD guys. I can
Yep.
see them just falling back. I'm like,
Oh,
yep, they've been saving.
we just
What-
stayed in the draft, but we were just, and then we were just staying in the back of the draft while you guys were all battling up front, going to see who can get the lead. And I'm like, me and Derek were just sitting back there. I'm like, I'm just gonna ride.
Well, no, Mark. That's when Mark came up in front of me, and I was using him to try to save
I got-
fuel. 'Cause
yeah.
I'm like,
Did
I'll
you
push
like
you.
him?
I'm like, I'll save
Did
fuel
you
all
like
day.
Mark being up there? Did you like?
Yeah,
Mark
because
being
I
up
was
there?
trying to save
were-
fuel.
Well, you tried
Yeah,
to
right.
save it. Dude, as soon as Mark went up there, I'm like, Corey's saving fuel because like the
Mhm.
top line slowed down a little bit.
We
and
were-
I'm like,
we were
Corey's
wondering-
saving fuel. Corey's saving fuel.
Yep.
we figured he was probably helping you out with that, just with the fuel, but we didn't know fuel was like that though. So
Yeah,
there were some that didn't make it. Some tried it and didn't make it. They had to peel off and pit on the last lap.
Yeah.
There was
I'll
only
tell
like
you-
4 of y'all that actually made it.
I'll tell you what, we definitely on TNA Motorsports, we need somebody that's good at math because honestly, I'm not good at math. And at Cyber Thunder, it was the Cup Series when we went green the whole time. I'm like, well, I do have a crew chief, but I was like, yeah, I do need a crew
Well,
chief to tell me what the
just hire
fuck's going
Dalton.
on. Yeah, I should hire Dalton.
Well,
Yeah,
like every,
I
it's funny,
was like,
every
I've been-
race.
I was
Every
like, I'm gonna be
race-
3 laps short on Cyber Thunder. I'm like, oh, I could save 3 laps in the last stint. I'm like, that's easy. Then come to
Yeah.
find out, I wasn't doing as many laps as I thought I was doing. So I had actually 6 laps. I'm like, oh,
Wow.
fuck. Now I
Do
got
you
pit.
use?
Wow.
You got some racing apps, don't you?
I got
use
race. I got race labs. I switched back over to caps for my fuel mileage, but I got race labs shit up in there. I got.
Yeah.
You should,
I like
if you saw
Sim
what I
racing
saw,
apps is the one to go.
if you saw what I saw in my car, you'd be like, "How the fuck do you even concentrate on racing?" I got my fuel calculator here. I got my tire thing down here that pops up. I got my relative in front of me that tells me the time and
Jeez,
pressures.
Dude, I got the fuel like all the way over here.
I
and
got
that's, like,
TikTok
at the-
chat. I got Streamlabs chat. I got standings up here.
Yeah.
That's why I thought Derek won because I looked up right before the end. I'm like, oh, Derek's in the lead. I was like, then it switched over. I was like, oh, fuck, Ty won? I'm like, that's awesome.
Well, yeah, like mine, my shit wasn't working. My fuel's not working. My sim racing app's not working. My chat's not working. Not like anybody was chatting there anyway. But my
I don't
chat's
get
not
any chat
working.
either.
I feel you. I feel you on that one.
Yeah, like I just do it for fun because like every now and then I'll get the chat to blow up, and I'm like, well, I missed it. I'm like,
You know,
but-
somebody asked me before. They're like, I wasn't responding to chat or chat was fucked up, and they're like, oh, why you do it if the chat's not working? I'm like, I do it because I go back and watch my own streams. I'm like, it's like going back and watching film.
yeah, I mean,
Because I got my
watched back
inputs in
old
there
streams.
and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I had so much stuff, it just wasn't working. And for some reason, I did a league before on Thursday, and I was having the same issue. My force feedback wasn't working either. And I was just like, I ran a whole race, half a race without force feedback. That was like terrible.
Oh, that sucks. That's a,
I was just
that's a
like
good
trying
point.
to. Well, I was just
Oh.
trying to memorize like, okay, my wheel's this much turned and turn it every single time. Like I'm looking at the wheel to see how much I'm actually turning it.
That's a good point, Brian D's. We had 100% fuel and it turned into a fuel mileage race. I actually said that to Amanda earlier. I was
It
like,
doesn't matter.
I was
Every
like,
race can become.
if every race becomes where you have to save like 4 or 5 laps to finish it, I'm like, Mark better switch up the stages a little bit, make them a little bit longer, that final stage, so you have to pit.
It's either the stages, like a full fuel. I get it. Like I'm excited for it, but like
I did love the first stages that you didn't have to pit. That was fun.
you didn't have to. Well, Daytona kind of did.
No, we didn't have to pit any stages.
You pit every stage.
Just the final. Yeah,
At
just
the
final
end
stage.
of it.
Yeah.
No, I think some did. I
Not
think
pit
some did.
during the stage is what you mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. He's saying you
I
can
was like, you
make
pit at the end of it. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
you know what?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now I know. I didn't know. But I like it. But I am afraid like it's gonna become like, oh well, I can make it to the end. But then again, how much tire you're gonna have to use?
I think
Yeah,
stages
that's
need to
true.
be shifted around though.
How slow are you gonna be? Especially at some tracks. I don't know. Atlanta's not really gonna tell us much more. But
No, definitely not.
we won't know really what the league and all that's going to be like until the third race, basically. These
yeah.
first two
And then
races were-
I
What is our
But,
third
like-
race?
Martinsville, I believe, but I'll check. May not even know.
Oh,
what
yeah,
we're
it's
doing.
Martinsville and Bristol back to back.
We're getting those out of the way early, huh? I mean, I do love me
Well,
some Bristol, but
I know,
Martinsville.
Derek's like, why do I even show up? I'm gonna lose so many incident points. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna start and park Martinsville. Save that.
Yeah.
lead.
But I just, leader. I was like, I won the race, but I'm like third in points. Like,
Oh yeah. So when
Well,
did you find out that it wasn't winning then?
well, I don't care. Doesn't matter. Should be.
Because I heard on your interview,
it
you're like,
should
"Oh, I
be,
can
I
just
agree.
race the rest of the time."
I mean, I thought we went back to that point system, so
I thought it
just
was winning
assumed.
in. I thought it
So
was.
did Chris. So did him.
Yeah, I thought it was winning
No,
in.
Tanner, last week you said no.
I know, but we talked to Mark. I thought it wasn't all. I thought
As well. I mean,
I
what's
thought
the
it got
difference?
changed in the off season.
What's the difference? Because you got to win, Ty. And I'm first in the points.
Well, winning in, it doesn't matter. I mean, you still would have the highest amount of points.
Yeah, that's true.
Even if I won, it doesn't. I mean, yeah, he would have jumped it like whatever 2,000 or whatever. I still gotta win. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
really.
so you would be in
terri-
first.
I'm not terribly worried about points.
I mean, it's only two
Yeah.
races. We're one race in, right? Two races in.
Yeah,
So-
and I mean, I think I race enough to, kind of get out of that danger zone. I should say. Now, if I miss a couple races, then we're worried about points.
Ty's over here like, yeah, points are overrated. Who
Yeah,
needs 'em?
yeah. Point.
You know,
Speaking of
points
points, let's look at the points. Pow! There you go.
I'm fourth in points.
Oh, who's that in first? Oh, look at that. Corey
Wow.
Sherman in first after Daytona. Brian, Soul Stealer D's in second. Rick Thompson in third. RT76. Ty, no practice from Roscoe in fourth. Then we got Chris Carroll, Dalton Kilroy, Derek Paulson in seventh. I thought Derek would do a lot better than that. I thought he had some stage points.
Well, we didn't get any.
Number
We got
10.
like no stage points.
Oh. Dave
Well, Derek had
Seats in
10
eighth.
incidents.
Oh yeah, that'll hurt you. Jamie Walker in ninth, and rounding out your top 10 is Amanda Sherman. Huh. That's weird.
So y'all were talking about the incident points and like Bristol earlier. A season and a half ago at Sonoma, I finished 21st and I gained no points that week. I actually lost points for showing up that week at Sonoma.
So
See,
So I mean, it can't.
one,
It can't
that's
happen.
why this discussion was brought up by Derek, and I was like, didn't we, was it 2 years ago when we did this point system? It was every 4x was 1 point.
oh, they changed it back?
It's 1 for 1.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's not every 4 is 1 point. It's
Yeah, that's
1
what
for
it-
1. That's why
Oh.
Derek lost 10 points. He would be 47, which he would be behind me.
Yeah. I didn't
See,
know
it's
that got you. I didn't read the rules.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I didn't read it
But
either.
look
I
at,
thought I didn't know it was winner in. I just told Chris
I'm
in
an
the
admin, I
playoffs.
didn't know
He
that either.
agreed.
I did the points. I didn't know that. I didn't. I thought it was
Tanner doesn't
one
know.
for 4.
By the time I figured out that it wasn't winning in, I looked at the points. I'm like, oh well, I gotta win. I'm in still. And then I was like, wait, no, I would have had he would have added 200 points onto my thing or whatever. And I'm like,
But
Let
look
me
who's
ask you
in
this. So
look who's in 21st. Fred Thompson. Look
Oh,
who's in
Fred.
23rd. Mark Arthur. Fred Thompson ahead of Mark Arthur in points. Keep it going, Fred. Fred's been killing
Corey,
it lately.
let me ask you this. So with
Yeah.
that right there, what you saw, we had 25 drivers. Do you
Yeah.
think the playoffs should still be 16 drivers if there's only 25 of them out there? Or you think the playoffs should be?
Well, no, there's
Well,
over 30
right.
that are registered. So
Yeah, well, I hope throughout
I
the
think
year
we
we gain more people, like we always.
I
do.
hope so. I hope we do. Right? I mean, this is the slimmest that we started out with.
Yeah,
right now.
it was. I was talking in my chat, and I was like, it feels really weird when there's 25 cars on the track at Daytona for BPL. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
I
Feels
think
really
we,
weird,
I
but-
think we have
Paulson-
29 signed up. I
Paulson
believe.
in chat. Incident point penalty is getting old. Not impressed anymore. Derek Paulson's not impressed
I
with the
get the
penalty
point.
points.
I get the point. I get the point of it, but I see where Derek comes from it, and it's like when we made that rule, it was a really important rule because we needed to clean up the racing. And if we got rid of the rule, I feel like everybody we have in there now, I feel like we'd still race the same. I don't think
Yeah.
the
I
points
think you
make
need
much
the
There's
rule,
no-
but I
there's
think it
no-
should be 1 point for 4 points. Right?
Yeah,
Like 4
I think
extra
that-
points would be a point. Nah, it shouldn't be 1
Yeah.
for 1. I don't think.
Yeah, one for one for one was
one's
good. 1 for 1 was good last year with the point system because
150
Yeah.
points. Right.
you gain and lose 5 points by position.
Right.
So
Well, and 1 for 1 too. When you have one bad race, it's such a huge
Oh, I
penalty.
can fuck
you know
you.
what
I mean, it can really.
yeah,
fuck
it's a huge penalty if you have one bad race.
Oh yeah. Well,
Absolutely.
what do you
you
say?
know, we're only
Derek,
one race
Derek
in.
had
We
10.
can just change it.
That's true. You said Derek had 10.
Yeah, he had 10.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's huge.
So he
when-
lost 10 points.
And he got
That's 10
got
spots right there
4. He got
lost.
another 4 after the checkered flag.
I thought I was gonna get one when I doored you after you won. I hit you pretty hard.
You did door the shit out of him after the
I-
race. You did.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I couldn't believe I won. I was coming to the line, and I was like, "What?" Like
Your interview, Ty, is exactly why we do this. Like all bullshit aside, your interview, you're like, I won. I
mean,
can't lie. I
yeah.
fucking won. I won, and
I
it was
won,
cool.
like-
It was cool to call it. It was
Finally.
really cool.
Dude, I've
to
been
call
here
it.
since day one. Like
Right.
when I raced on a controller at Daytona in the one car, and on a controller at Daytona in 2018. And I raced like twice that season, whatever. And then I got into it more, and Mark took over the league, and the rest is history. But I've been here for all 9 seasons, and I've yet to get a
yeah.
win. I got a bunch of exhibition wins, and
You've won like
freaking anything
class
that
stuff
pays
like
money win.
Right.
Like I think I won enough money last year that paid for my charter. So
Yeah,
I
that's all that matters.
I win the
You're not-
All Star
you're not-
stuff, but
Yeah, you're not in this to make money.
no,
I think
I'm not
now
in
is
this to
the
make
first
money.
win. I think you got the first one. I don't know if you're gonna rattle off 9 in a season, but I think you'll get a few more this season.
No, like all due respect to you, Tanner. I'll tell you what. I was happy for you. At Richmond,
Wait. Before
I
when
was
somebody says all due respect, that means they're gonna talk.
Yeah, I was
you.
waiting. I was like, all right, motherfucker. What are you about to say? dude?
Yeah, all due respect,
All
Tanner.
due
You're a
respect,
piece of
but
shit.
fuck you. Yeah.
I was so like I was happy for you at Richmond, but I was like, this guy Tanner won at flipping Richmond. He doesn't. I'm like, out of all the people at Richmond, how the hell did he beat all of us? I was like, I was proud of you. I'm like, but I was like, because you had a bad season, and you were
Yeah.
quitting a lot of races,
Didn't
and I
wanna
was
be
just
there.
like,
Didn't
this
wanna be
guy,
there.
he's quitting races, and then he wins the race before I do.
Right.
Yeah,
Or
I didn't,
Or when a new guy walks in here, I think it was Chris Berg at Dover, wins his first race. I'm like, what?
Right.
yeah.
Now,
So, Ty,
Richmond
did
was
you watch?
crazy. Just-
Oh, go ahead, Tanner.
Richmond was so soured because of the Chris Carroll and everything incident. Right. I
Yeah, it
wish it would have
sucked.
been that. It was cool to win the race, but when I walked away that night, I was more pissed than anything, honest to God, because it wasn't good shit, Tanner. You won. It was, what the fuck are you doing, Carroll? You're a lap down. You're 60 laps down, So
Yeah.
that right there, that it was soured on that. I don't know if
Yeah.
he did anything wrong or not. It ain't for me to say, right? I just know.
No, I mean, I bumped him a couple times, and I
Oh
figured.
yeah, did you spin him out
just
for
said-
the last caution?
Well, there was a little bit of where was it? I was just on his bumper, and it just like right hooked him into the wall, and I was like, okay.
I was.
I mean,
It pissed me off.
but that
It
sucked
felt-
for me because like I had a fast car and then I got
Right.
put in the back.
It felt like everybody was like, "Yeah, Tanner won only because of Chris Carroll," and I was like, "I don't
No,
think,
I think-
so." But
I don't think I
but
was
maybe
catching you.
I think it helped me, right? But
I don't think I was catching you, but I really would have liked to get around him faster than I thought.
when Jamie got up there, though, I swear, I think it was Carol asked me if I was nervous when Jamie got up there, and I felt more calm with Jamie up there behind me than I did with Steven, who was in my Discord, and all them guys. Because I was like, Jamie's won so many races, I don't think he think he'll come up here and rough me up to win it, right? And I knew that. And I wrote Jamie after. I was like, appreciate you running me the way you did. Thank you. And I wouldn't want anybody else behind me right then was other than Jamie in that moment. But I was keeping tabs on you coming up to the field. I knew you had fresher tires than most of the other guys.
No, I think you had the freshest, but it was just
I had two. I only had rights because I fucked up.
yeah. And I was
whole race
proud of
was
you.
fucked up.
I was proud of you. I was just like, it was like one of those races where it's like another guy wins before I do. I'm like, I'm never winning this damn thing. Never at Darlington, caution comes out with 8 to go, and I'm walking away, and I'm like, I'm never winning.
Yeah.
And then what was it? Texas. I saved enough fuel, and I came in second. I was like,
Oh,
should have won that race. And then I finished the season in second again behind Dalton on a restart. I mean, I wasn't in the lead, but I was like, well, second again. And then come to the next gen car and first race out there, and yeah, it's Daytona, but I still won.
yeah.
Right.
Fuck yeah, you did. Did you talk to RaceChatter last week?
Hey, Corey, do you apologize for Talladega? No.
Not at
He
all.
won
It's my
Talladega.
first
He didn't.
win.
I don't think he did wrong.
Even though you intentionally wrecked somebody, no, you're not apologizing for that.
I didn't intentionally wreck
He didn't
somebody.
intentionally wreck nobody.
He was in my way, so I moved him.
Hey, you got a penalty, didn't you?
No,
Yeah, whatever.
did you?
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah, I got
He's
I
got
got
a
a mark.
He's got a mark on
my
his name.
record. Yeah, I got a mark on my
Yeah.
record.
Wow.
Yeah, they made a rule after me, Tanner, so that's how good I
Yeah,
am.
the Corey Sherman rule.
Yeah, it is the Corey Sherman.
Nobody lifts at Talladega Daytona last lap. Nobody lifts. Everybody
Why would
says
you?
that. And the time the person does it, he's fucking.
Well, people want to
cheating.
say like Talladega, Daytona, like yeah, it doesn't take as much skill. I'm like,
Or bullshit.
I mean, bullshit
don't,
there,
but it
man.
does.
I mean, there is a skill to it. I mean, yeah,
Absolutely.
I saved enough fuel, yeah, but
You got to
I
be
mean,
there at the end.
You gotta,
You gotta be
you
there.
gotta survive.
Right.
There's a little bit of luck involved.
There, absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
There's
there's more. There's
But
more
I see where
luck.
you're coming from.
There's more luck in those races than there are in others.
But there's
yeah,
luck
there's
at
still
Bristol.
skill.
There's luck at Richmond. There's luck everywhere we go. Right? There's going
Yeah,
to
but
be a
there's
little
more
bit
luck at those. But yeah, you gotta luck out that the guy in front of you doesn't turn the guy in front of him that turns us all into the wall.
You got to
but-
be there at the end,
That's
no
true.
matter what track is. And you were there. At the
Yeah.
end.
So,
You were there?
Ty, did
Hey.
you watch RaceChatter last week?
Parts. I didn't watch it all. Why?
Did you hear
Oh no,
what I
I
said?
know.
What I was
Say
going to
what
push
you're
him.
gonna say. I think I know what you're gonna say though.
Yeah, what
I
I,
know what you're
I,
gonna
was going to push
About
Amanda to
Amanda.
win and come
Yeah.
over comms and say, "Hi, Ty, I got to win before you."
Yeah. Everybody was talking about it in my team chat. They're like, "Oh yeah, they're talking about Amanda winning before you," and I'm like, "Yeah, well, it is what it is." And before the race, I said, "I'm like, you know what? It probably happened." And then before the race, I said something about Daytona. I said, if I win at Daytona or something like that, I'm like, it won't mean as much as winning at Darlington, but it's still a win. And then of course I go out and win Daytona, and then I'm like, hell yeah, I fucking won.
Yeah, fucking Daytona's shit.
I was trying to be all humble, like, oh, if I don't win, it's whatever. You know, if I don't win at Daytona, it's whatever. And then when you win, you're like, yeah, let's go.
All right, so let's move on to the pick'ems from last week. And Blazing Puzzles is heading to Atlanta tomorrow, so make sure you tune in True Sim Productions, 7:15 or so tomorrow night, and watch us at Atlanta, another super speedway, back to back. Well, here we got the pick'em. RT76 coming through. I actually pushed him to making me win. So yeah. Rick Thompson, I picked you. You were so upset I picked you. But I got on the board. 1 point. So yeah, we're gonna pick for Atlanta now. So we'll say Ty's in the third seat, and
Yeah, that's what I did.
Dalton, do you know anybody in Blazing Pedals?
I know a couple of the guys.
All right, so Dalton will be fourth seat, and I'm gonna write down your pick. So you can't pick the guy.
I got
So
it. I'm putting them
You
out.
can't pick Austin Estrom. Ty, you can't pick TBB. Both those guys didn't show up, so those were gonna be goose eggs anyway. And Amanda Sherman
Hate to see it.
didn't do well.
Corey, you got a point last week.
I mean,
Really?
she did. She's in 10th place in points.
She did do good. She was there at the end too. She was there at the end.
I was in the top line, and she was like,
how'd you get 10th?
She was like,
didn't you finish 11th? So
she was
finished-
apologizing to me. in
What'd
the
she
top
say?
lane.
She got stuck what? She got stuck what in the pits or something?
She said she got stuck in the pits. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Corey, is it possible to throw the points back up there for me real quick?
Yeah, man.
Look at some of
got
these
you.
drivers real quick.
Hang on. There it is.
We'll let our guest go first. You just can't pick Edstrom, Creech. That's all.
I got you.
Anybody else?
He didn't even race, so he's not even.
Yeah, he
up there.
didn't
So
even race, so he's
You
not
can
even up
pick anybody on there you want.
All right, I'm good. I got mine.
Who is it?
I think I'm going to go with a guy who dominates every race I've ever raced with him, but Chris Carroll.
Oh, Chris Carroll going early at Atlanta.
At
Damn.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta. You can't waste
Oh,
him at
man.
Atlanta. Morosco, who you got, boss?
God, I don't know, man. Atlanta, tough race.
Can you just can you keep the points pulled up for us, Corey?
Another wild card.
Yeah, there
I
you
don't
go.
know who I'm picking yet either.
Another wild card. I don't want to take anybody that's super fast because I feel like it could be a wild card win.
Amanda in chat saying she's gonna win this year.
Hell with it. Corey Sherman
Oh, look at this guy.
at Atlanta. He's aggressive. He is out front at Daytona.
He led Daytona.
Now he's just got to save enough fuel.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out.
I was going to pick
strategy.
MFRD guys, but I'm like, they'll be fast other places and win races. So
Oh, so what's that mean about you don't think Corey will?
Yeah, what the fuck, Ty?
Damn, what about the shade going Corey's way there?
Yeah, I'm going.
Ty
I'm
threw
going
shade at me, threw
Yeah,
shade
Ty.
at Corey.
Yeah, Ty, congrats on your first win. I'm going for my third this season.
Ooh.
yeah, that's
Corey, you know who I'm picking?
Who you picking?
Oh, Rick Thompson.
Oh, RT76 coming off the party. He's gonna be so mad.
76.
Oh, he's gonna be so mad at you. All right.
It's between him and Berg, but I'm gonna pick Rick.
imagine that. Chris Berg.
and
Who's winning the
All
race? Chris Berg. Everybody said Chris Berg. Remember? Rick was pissed.
I am gonna take somebody that ran very well at Daytona, and I think he's gonna come back and do pretty good at Atlanta. I'm going to Alex Harris.
Alex Harris.
It's a good.
He qualified outside
good
Poe
pick.
at Daytona.
Yes, he did.
See, you
All
guys
right.
gotta be really strategic with your picks. Cause
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
really use them
Yeah.
either.
We're here for the
We're
full
here every
season.
week.
You guys are just like, what?
Y'all
Super
get to
Speedway?
step in.
Chris Carroll?
Corey
Fuck yeah.
Sherman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says Chris Carroll at
Chris
Atlanta.
Carroll.
At Atlanta, bro.
Hey,
You
listen.
tell he ain't here every week.
Hey, listen, Chris Carroll's fast everywhere, so I'm
He
just going
is.
to go.
I mean, he did finish third at Daytona. He
That's
was
right.
another guy that saved enough fuel.
But he did fuck up, which we'll cover that in a little. Well, we're not doing fucking embarrassing this week because we didn't really have anything. But
I was slacking.
mine was going to be either Chris Carroll pulling out too early and thinking the stage was over because he pulled out with like 4 laps to go on stage. I'm like, what's he doing? I'm like, why isn't he riding around anymore? Thought the
I
stage was over
didn't
a
say
little-
nothing in the broadcast, but
Yeah,
I
you did.
knew that's what
That's-
happened. Did I?
That-
Did I?
Yeah, that's
I
the
knew
only
it.
reason why I
fun
know.
of him that fucking
Or it was going to
goof.
be Amanda didn't pull up to the high line and she went straight to the back when everybody was going up.
Oh my god! And she was cussing on
Or-
the chat. I had the chat turned down so low, but she was cussing.
Well, she was
Or-
so.
Hang on, Ty. I got one more that could have been that.
We just keep interrupting him.
Yeah,
It's all right.
there's I think 3 or 4 in the bottom lane, and I was leading the top lane, and we were coming. I was like, I was gonna go in TNA chat and tell Amanda to pull up so that I could push her in the front. Nope, I came over race comms, and everybody pulls up but Amanda. And she goes to the back.
Fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, that was fucking embarrassing. So that's your fucking embarrassing. Here, I'll play the thing because you guys love it so much. So we'll play that real quick.
Fucking embarrassing.
Yep. So we'll just say that was the 3 for the week. I don't know. I didn't have anything else. All of my other
Nothing
races
will
were-
ever top the
one-
beer drop. The beer drop is going to always be number one.
that might be number 1 overall.
Right.
But let's learn a little bit about our guest. We already talked Ty. Let's talk Ty a little bit. Ty, what's going on, buddy? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
What's going on?
Start with social security number.
When did you start iRacing?
Well, I started iRacing 2018.
On a controller, Daytona.
On a controller. Well, in the league, I started at Daytona. On a controller, upgraded to a wheel shortly after. Been racing
Shortly
ever
after.
since. Race on a G29 wheel. VR, racing VR. That's not. Some people don't. Some people
You
do.
still got
I
the
think
CV one?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah.
Supporting the OGs. I know there's a couple OGs out there in the chat that, still racing the CV1. Still does the trick. Doesn't matter. Not all of us can have a freaking VCR on our freaking head like
What are you talking about?
Corey.
I know. It probably won't run when the iRacing puts in the fucking rain here tomorrow. So
Yeah, well, good thing we run ovals.
or Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, good thing.
Right.
Good thing we run ovals. There won't be no rain.
Hey, it might be. Tell Mark to throw in can you put in
Yeah, we should throw in like a
It could be ran at the rover or something.
5% chance of rain. So when it starts raining, we can just be like red flag.
We were actually talking about that
We
before
did.
we went live. That it'd be funny if you went red flag and then it randomly says how long the red flag is, like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. You're like, are you fucking serious?
No, it just goes 2 hours red flag. I'd be like,
yeah. We gotta drive the track.
Like we're gonna be sitting there till we're gonna be sitting there till 2 a.m. racing.
Yeah,
Dude,
fuck this. I quit.
It's gonna break officials, man. I think it's gonna break officials for sure. Like I think
it's gonna break iRacing.
I just don't
not
see a
even just
way.
oval.
I just don't see a way that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I could just see little rain showers popping up in official races at
Oh, that'd
Las
be so
Vegas.
awesome. Yep.
Yeah. It's raining in turn one.
Caution, Holman.
You're going into turn one. You see like 5 guys just absolutely just
like that
You're
Daytona race when it was rained into one.
Off.
like that 2019 or 2018 Daytona race where they go into turn
Yeah.
one and
Yeah.
everybody
gets wrecked because it
The
like
pop-up
the
rain shower
just
that
moved.
killed the field.
Yeah, the pop-up shower literally just popped up right on that.
Having
part of
New
the track.
Hampshire and then having it at the All-Star race at Charlotte, I remember DW in the booth. I think it's raining down there.
And then 2 guys, and Gordon goes in there and wrecks it, and then they
Yep.
give him a new car and he wins the race.
They give him a new car, dude. What the fuck? They let him bring out his backup car. That's so fucked up. All right, let's do our top 10. Oh, no, we got Dalton. We can learn something a little bit about old Creech.
Isn't your nickname Tiger King?
yeah.
He looks like him, don't he?
Yeah,
He looks just like
that's
Joe
me.
Exotic. His boyfriend.
Stop now. Stop right now.
He looks like his
Doesn't.
boyfriend.
Tiger King's a little scrawny, crackhead
alright,
looking guy with a mullet.
So you,
No, the bald boyfriend. The guy that shaves his head.
Oh!
Yeah, the boyfriend.
hey, Tanner, kiss my ass. So
These are all fucked up and shit.
So here's the deal. So when I was younger, my uncle ran a tiger paint scheme on his limited late
I
model.
thought you were going to say a tiger sanctuary.
No. So just kind of like the sentimental side of it, I've always ran the tiger paint schemes on iRacing. Kind of started making my own and stuff. And somebody in a chat, or not in a chat, somebody in one of our races said in the chat.
Thinking that.
Tanner, I hate you, bro.
I look up at him when he's
I'm
talking.
sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Like he does.
God, I hate you, Tanner.
Oh, it's just because you
Anyways.
shaved your head. That's it.
So-
If you didn't shave your head,
Well, I don't have much of a choice. It's not a matter of me wanting to shave my head. Anyway, so somebody in one of the leagues I was running in popped on the mic and called me Tiger King, and it was like, well, I guess this. Keep in mind, this was before the whole Tiger King craze happened too. So
Oh,
yeah,
so you started
so
it.
you were
you
the
should
first
trademark that bitch.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little late on it because now he's suing everybody who uses it. Luckily,
Yeah.
I don't make money off of it, so
Well,
I
you're
don't care.
you're his boyfriend, so it should be fine, right?
Nah, not a thing. That's fake news. Hey, chat,
news.
that's fake news, y'all. Don't listen to that. But,
Damn.
so,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
Dalton. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
yeah, we'll talk later.
That's your worst nickname.
So, anyways, y'all
Bell's gonna be
over here
like,
on
fuck
the-
RaceChatter.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice being on your
Yeah.
chat. I'll see y'all never.
Welcome
That's
to
right.
RaceChatter.
He was tired. Hey, listen, look at that last comment. He was the Tire King before it was cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody listens to Dalton.
That's
no,
right.
Yeah.
The other Dalton. DK
Dalton,
Racing.
the other
League.
Dalton.
Oh, gotcha.
The other
gotcha,
Dalton.
Okay. I
Yeah,
was like,
Yeah.
Damn it,
well,
they're all
nobody listens to me either, so it goes hand in hand. Anyways, like, so y'all were talking about running on VR. I tried the VR thing, and man, I couldn't stand it. So I'm
Get
running
sick?
triples. I'm
What was
running
the issues?
it's heavy being on my head for that long. I couldn't do
Right.
it. So I went to triples. I run 3 32-inch screen TVs.
Dang. This
Dude, I
motherfucker
love it.
got the real world sitting right here in front of
Jeez.
us.
Yeah.
TVs or monitors?
TVs.
He has a good setup. I've seen Creature's setup. It's really,
I'll
it is
have
really,
to
really
send
nice.
y'all a picture here later. But run the
He ain't no Shermanator or
Logitech,
nothing, but it's good.
Logitech Pro Series wheel and pedals. They I bought those. I started on the G29 or G920. Sorry, same thing, but whatever.
Same thing, different. Yeah.
Started on the G920. I used to race on console, NASCAR Heat 5 and all that, and got really big into it. And what's that?
I said I started on NASCAR Heat Evolution and all that shit.
Dude, heck yeah,
Oh,
man.
Ty's really good at that. I watched him when I was drunk one night do it.
No, that was we went back and we were playing NASCAR Thunder 2002 and we're all drunk and we were having a good time.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't know
That
if
was
I
on
have
the
that
apron
stream
passing
anymore.
everybody.
Yeah. Dude, I remember that. I remember that NASCAR Thunder series, man. They were awesome games. But I started running with some of the pro league guys on NASCAR Heat 5, and when NASCAR Heat 5 quit getting supported, everybody jumped over to iRacing, and I said, "Hey, let's go. Let's make the switch." So went and bought me a PC, and it's been iRacing ever since, and I've had fun with it, man. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All
I
right.
think my last
Well, that's a good
game
story. That's
was
better than
Heat-
my
Heat
story.
two.
It was way better than your story, Ty.
Yeah,
But
way
let's
better.
move on to our top 10 of the week. RaceChatter.
You know the good thing about being a broadcaster now, Corey? I know I'm
What?
pretty safe when it comes to being
Should
on the
be.
top 10. Unless I just make a fucked up call in the booth, right? Which is possible. It could definitely happen. So I'm pretty safe as far as not wrecking being on top 10.
Yeah, not being in the wreck.
Right.
Fucking racing etiquette, my ass.
All right.
Oh.
Let's start it off. Everybody's excited. This is everybody's favorite moment. Here we go. Number 10.
10.
You can already see Wellman's in the middle.
Fucking Wellman in the middle.
Yeah.
That's never a good sign.
That's a good start. That's a good start.
You knew right where to look when you saw the 42 car in the middle. You know where the wreck's happening. What even happens here? Why does he turn? Does he get turned or something?
Oh, he just
Oh,
moved
no,
that
they
guy out of the
shoot-
way.
yeah,
Then
they-
shooting the gap.
Yeah.
Okay, what's crazy is he's moving the guy out of the way. They're in Discord together. That was Larry Bell. He was shoving
Oh.
Larry Bell and just
Poor
chugging
Larry
him.
Bell.
Yeah, he shoved Larry
Every-
Bell. He shoved Larry Bell into me, and then I got all out of shape, and we went below the line a little bit.
Somebody's getting a lap.
That's when we were trying to catch back up to the pack, which I think we did eventually.
Every
but-
time I go through all these races, poor Larry Bell gets
Yeah,
dumped every
Dude,
fucking
It
week.
never fails.
Oh,
It never fucking
and
fails.
it's not just in next gen either, man. It happens. in
No,
ASR
it's
too.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it
I had a
happens in
fun
all-
time with. I had a fun time with Larry early in the race. We were me, him, and
Did you
Philip
dump
were
him?
pushing each other. No, me, him, and Philip were we're pushing each other trying to catch the lead pack, and we ended up doing it. That was.
I
pretty
tell
fun.
Larry all the time, I was like, you don't gotta be a dick and wreck people. Just don't let them fucking take spots on the tracks like that. And then, like, if you get wrecked, then well, at least you had a point in it, like a part in it, right? Don't
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
get
right.
wrecked. You know?
Yeah, right there, I think it was just too aggressive.
No, yeah,
by Wellman
that's
to-
just Wellman being
pull that.
Wellman, right?
yeah.
Just Wellman being Wellman.
It's a wild man for a reason, huh?
That's Wellman at Super Speedways. Everybody
Yeah.
knows. All right, number 9.
9.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Everything just froze.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, a little stop motion.
Oh, we got a crash.
Oh, this is one of the times y'all wrecked coming to the stage. Y'all wrecked coming to both stages. by the way.
I
That was
made
kinda
it.
weird.
I made it through this
Damn.
one.
Look at that 3 car. That thing is
Almost
sexy.
cut it.
That 3 car looks. I can't wait to see what it looks like under the lights.
Well,
Three
we don't
cars.
fucking race at night.
I know.
Are they all during the day again?
Everything to these guys.
Almost.
Oh my.
Bristol should
most
definitely
of
be
them
at
are.
It's a
night.
weighted. It's like a weighted coin, man.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I watched it happen, and it ain't, but it feels like it. It does feel like
Look at that one car. Avoid this. Just
Like I keep always saying that. I mean, if a track has lights, we should be racing under them.
So Harris was just along for the ride, but not his doing, I don't believe.
the paint schemes look better at night. I also think. Did you think the lighting at Daytona looked weird? Anybody? Like even in on my end, it felt like it was like really bright.
I don't want to put. I mean, it looks bright.
I
right
did-
there in some shots.
Honestly,
Pretty
Ty,
bright.
when I raced Chicagoland, and I think the Cup Series, it was like a certain time of day, I couldn't see the white line at the bottom.
Right.
It was so bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the Daytona race because we were talking about like how the
look, it's getting wrecked.
it looks
Look.
bright on the broadcast. Well, it looked bright on my
that-
stream too.
Is that Larry Bell wrecking again? Did he just get?
Probably.
He did. That was Larry Bell getting hit right there again, bro. It never fails.
It's
It never
just
fails.
we should just call the top 10. Let's see what happened to Larry this week.
Right. Yeah, he said that one got me a little too. Wow.
Number 8. Probably Larry Bell.
Yeah, Bell's sitting there racking his mind right now. I'm like, did I get involved in 10 of them this week?
Low. Here comes Brian Voss in the 55. And we are 3 deep, and it's not going to work.
Oh, 3 wide at Southern National is not going to work, ladies and gentlemen.
In the
Wasn't even
It
a
almost
three-
did.
It wasn't even a 3 wide issue. The guy just dumped him.
Folding right there, 3 wide, just a little bit.
Oh, did he hit
too
the
hard
barrels
here.
He
after
hit the
that?
barrel too.
Oh, come on, man.
I think that's Riddick, bro. He hit the barrels afterwards.
Come on, man.
He made it even worse for
He gets
himself.
plenty of room, and he's way down.
Oh, yeah,
just
Coleman just
stored
walked
down.
out.
It was the
Yeah.
3 wide issue.
Yeah, I remember that one happening. Cause, yeah, you see my car running right by it. But I think Coleman got in a little hot and just kind of slid up in the corner.
Oh, yeah. Fuck those
Come on,
barrels.
man.
That's classic
Yeah.
Rennick right there. That's classic.
Bad
Ant.
to worse. Bad
That's
to
what
worse.
smarter
you
than
just
that.
you just toe and say fuck this after you do that.
Yeah, it's a fuck this league and I'm out of here.
Yeah, fuck this. Number 7.
Larry Bell
my
said, I
days.
made it through that one.
Indianapolis already. All right, let's go back.
Cyber Thunder?
Yeah,
I
we
believe.
got some trucks at Cyber Thunder.
He went down
He's
to avoid
3 car in here, did he
the-
wrack?
the 7.
Oh, that's a big
7.
lick. Yeah, I knew that was about to be a
7 car
big
come
lick.
from?
44 was there, and they got off
Ouch,
the
that's a
lead.
hard hit.
That
Yeah,
was
it
a big
was.
one.
Just like that happens that fast.
Yep. This is number 7. No, I don't race the trucks. I have darts on.
Damn, Dalton,
Obviously, no,
Dalton, that was a massive cloud, bro. I lost you for a minute right then. The cloud you just blew out, that damn thing was insane.
Disappear.
Where
There
we
you
at?
go.
He
Six?
did. We lost each
Yeah.
other.
Oh, yeah.
Special effects. Special effects.
Number 6.
I
I got that-
could stop,
I got
drop,
that
and
haze
roll.
machine. I got that haze machine in here, man.
For a
Fogger.
reason. Although we got some drivers crossing in front. Oh no! The 89.
God,
and the
it's trying to run a
33
half
get
lane up.
tangled, and all hell's gonna break loose. That's Fred Thompson going around.
Fred
Oh,
took a
Fred-
hard
That
hit.
is not
He must have
a
got the
big one,
fastest lap
but
before that
boy,
one.
It was not pretty.
Yeah,
I think he got it
wasn't
before
getting-
lap
He wasn't getting
29.
much faster after that.
Not gonna go much quicker. Back from the replay cam and see. That sucks. The overlay was messing up. I see everybody's numbers blacked out right there.
Man,
As I was trying to look at whose number was.
Yeah, it was messed up on Lagoo.
You can.
So Perkins was in the sucker hole.
I'll be honest,
It's-
I don't even remember this wreck.
The
It's
89
lonely
Yeah,
in that middle lane. That
I
32
think-
car is lonely right there.
I think
Contact.
was that Phillip, right? I think Phillip was
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
a little more
looks
off
like-
the line than he thought, and a little more off the line than. And John thought he was a little more off the or down.
I
on
got
the line.
right.
All
'Cause I
right.
remember
Dog
during the
was
race they were
close.
arguing back and forth like I was not that far down, and then you go look at the replay. I mean, there was definitely room between him and the yellow line,
Yeah.
but I mean, it is
Who's
what
your
it is.
top 5?
You still can't run into the guy.
No, you can't tie.
Yeah, Dalton, watch us. Watch down there. on your
Yeah, I
screen.
saw that. I
Yeah,
saw
that
that.
was
Just
cool,
weird.
didn't
Matt
it?
Daddy got in the back of.
Oh, is that? Oh,
Larry
Larry
Bell.
Bell. Larry Bell on the wall.
Larry Bell, son of a gun.
I think.
Where is this? New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Yep.
That awesome camera work. Oop. Just gave him a little boop. Just a little
Oh, a big
boop.
boop there. There was a little boop and then a big boop. Leaving nowhere for Mettler to go. That one made old Maple Leaf Muscle Jason Day. He wasn't happy about that one. He left the session pretty quick. Just hard racing there at New Hampshire. Nobody could pass. Everybody was on top of each other. You had to do this right here to pass, basically.
Yeah. At the same
Little boop.
time,
Yeah.
Why is
just
that?
down
Why
for
is
the
it? Is that at that track? Is it just too like
I think the cars
much
had enough
throttle?
power.
Everybody can have so much throttle in it, or what?
I think everybody was just so gripped up.
Yeah.
Just so much grip that nobody made a mistake ever, really.
All
'Cause
right.
I remember doing like modifieds there, and they're fun, but you almost kind of like a super speedway.
It is. You bump draft there. You can legit
Yeah.
bump draft there and then modify.
Number
You can hit the
4.
button, Corey.
Okay. I was waiting for you to finish
breath.
that.
Best number in the world right there.
Let's see what happened here. Mike, tight up underneath the 37. 37 gets kind of loose. Oh no.
Looking for Corey's name on the side over there. I don't even see it.
He doesn't race trucks.
Yeah, I don't race
And
trucks.
this is a helpless feeling. Right.
Boom.
Ooh. That inside
Dang,
wall's taking
dude,
2
that's-
good licks. Why'd that
Michigan.
motherfucker
I
come
mean,
all the
these
way down
trucks
here and
get. I
split
mean,
those trucks?
that's a really good.
Won very well.
How many cars you got in that? How many cars? 30 something.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think Tuesday. Yeah.
There were a lot of 30. There were 30 trucks at Michigan. That's
Oh yeah, they got crazy there. I watched
They
the
get-
broadcast. I was
I
like, holy shit, they're going like
I didn't know
5
the-
wide.
I didn't. The trucks
It-
at like Las Vegas this past week for front row, they're wide open. I asked him, I said, "Are y'all wide open the whole time?" He said, "Well, I just did a 37 lap fuel run and never lifted once." So I guess the trucks are just basically a super speedway everywhere you go now with them.
Yeah.
I don't remember them
Yeah,
being
usually-
like that really.
Back in the day, you could go like 10 laps wide open with the
Right.
trucks.
And
they
then-
are now, but your tire. If you have to save tire, like if you have to do multiple stints, you're gonna want to get out of the gas a little bit.
Right. We had Zim said I did 37 laps, didn't even think about lifting once.
On Thursday, we just did next gens. We just did next gens at Las Vegas, and for a qual lap, you're full throttle the whole way around. If you're not, you're not getting a fast lap.
Nice.
That's crazy to me, man.
All right. Here we go. The podium.
Top
of
3.
Top 10.
I'm
Number 3.
expecting Belsky twice out of the 3. So let's see.
Behind them, everybody's starting to spread out a little bit. Oh, we got some pit stops going on.
The fuck are you going, Carol?
Oh, Carol's locking
Chris,
it.
yeah.
in.
Where the fuck are you going back there? Oh my god!
Is that Wellman?
Oh, I think
just
Larry
heard
said that.
bluff.
Larry the 43 that.
This is from the showdown.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy came in hot.
Yeah, I left this one with a nice blown engine. Gosh.
Yeah,
We were pushing
definitely
so
coming
hard,
in.
man.
Everybody was coming in hot.
I think Chris Carroll blew out his tire with all that smoke.
Yeah,
From like,
I thought he was going to be the wreck. I was watching him, then all of a sudden the 42 out of nowhere.
oh man,
right.
the 42. Imagine that.
Silver medals.
Just
Coming
going to let
up.
that one
Number
sit.
2.
As Bell said, he was in that, so that's 1 out of 2, or out of 3. I think he's going to be in 2 of them.
Keeps her going.
He didn't
He's
cause
safe
any
here.
of them. That's
He's
worse
safe
part.
in this one. Oh, this is bad news.
Oh,
right up the
that's
track.
that's the
yeah.
big one.
Pack them
That's
up,
the
boys.
big one at Michigan.
You know, it really wasn't though. There was only,
Not finished yet.
Oh, we're still
It's-
going.
It started out like it was going to be huge, and then it got tame, and then oh, buddy, right there.
Yeah, but I guarantee you a lot of those trucks that were up against that wall that can make
Oh, they got a lot
had
of
damage.
They
They
got a lot of
damage.
damage. Yeah,
Holy, I tell you.
and
It
what
was
is that,
like,
Michigan?
especially at a track like Michigan,
it's a
you get a little bit of
Michigan.
damage, you're screwed.
Oh, you're fucked. You have a parachute. This guy don't know what he wants to do. He wants to go out on track. He wants to go down pit road.
He can't drive. The truck's undrivable.
A little bit of side draft there.
What even? Oh, you just try to side draft.
Damn, it got so squirrely on him so quick. The 54, Brandon Elvis out there causing wrecks.
Must come down.
Wow.
54.
Wow.
The question is, how many of these guys still have tires?
A little bit of boop.
Yeah, just a little boop at the end. All right. Is everybody ready? Number 1. Race Chatters, top 10 of the week. Here we go. A lot of people know what this is.
1. Oh, Bell turns himself.
Yeah.
Are they still
Oh,
racing
my.
with hell, buddy? Oh my God!
Oh my.
Yeah. Did y'all see the video I put together for this one?
Oh.
I hope you did. You upload that, Dalton?
We got it.
It's in our Discord.
No. Did you upload it to the race?
I got it.
Link?
Got it.
I think so. Yeah.
I hope so.
It's Campbell.
That's me going.
Speaking of
viral.
edit, I got a pretty good idea for an edit that I'm gonna make of my Daytona win.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yippee!
It's coming.
Yeah, we're all looking forward for that.
Yeah,
I
we're
hope
just,
he's okay.
just
That
jumping
was
with
a
joy,
huge
waiting on that
barrel
one.
roll down the
Yeah.
stretch there.
It's pretty funny.
It was huge. We're gonna watch it happen again.
Look how long they race for right here, side by side, pushing the dude sideways. They're still wide open here, boys.
Yeah,
Nobody's
they are.
passing them or anything. Nobody's passing them.
Hell with it. I mean, if you can't drive down, you just can drive through them. Man, how many flip? Oh my god.
I wish we could count them. We might be able to count them in a video here in a second. I know a fan submission. I think it got uploaded.
Worse, he still landed on his lid. He couldn't even drive it back.
I know I uploaded it.
All right, there's your top 10 of the week. I mean,
That was a big number one. Oh my.
It was a pretty tame week. You know, a lot of places.
And it with a banger.
I mean,
and
hey,
it with
that's
a banger,
pretty-
though.
I feel like, you know, you were looking for entertainment on the show, but I mean, if you have a tame week, that's good for if you're racing in
That's
those
good for the
leagues.
league. That's good
It's
for
good
the
for
league.
the league.
Absolutely.
Bad for the
It's
show,
good.
good for the league.
Yeah, bad for the show, good for the leagues. You guys need to step it up more. Bigger crashes, make it wild.
That's why in BPL. That's why in BPL there's the 1 and the 3 and the 6. You know, something's gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen every week. I'll tell you that. So you should tune in to True Sim Productions tomorrow night, 7:15. Catch Tanner and Chris, and we're gonna be at Hot Atlanta, so there'll definitely
Atlanta.
be something going on.
New Atlanta.
New
Yeah,
Atlanta.
New
And
Atlanta.
also, Chris is going to be in the booth in about an hour calling the Super Speedway Showdown.
Oh, is he gonna
And-
call it? Do I gotta
yeah,
go with
he's
him?
calling-
No,
yeah.
I get to sit out. I get to sit this one
No.
out.
No, you need to be there with him.
He's not
I
gonna
did-
be as drunk as he was last week.
A lot of people was really, really, really
Oh,
happy
Chris has
with y'all
been
calling it.
drinking.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Make sure
he
to tune
has-
in tonight. Chris has been.
He
oh,
has
yeah.
been
Wow.
drinking.
I
He has
should.
been
I
drinking.
should
Chris.
send Amanda. I should send Amanda, and then yeah, that'd be amazing.
Do all three. All
Hi,
three. of y'all.
Chris. Hi, Chris.
All right,
Want
we
a
got
freaking
we got some
beat.
fan submissions. Last segment of the night. Here we go.
Should have done it, Ty. Damn it. Oh my God! Fucking epileptic right there.
We'll do it next
I
week.
love it. I love it.
Yeah. All right,
Just
so
had a
there's
seizure.
definitely two
Yeah.
on here that we've already seen, but we got a couple different views. So here's our first fan submission. Was this yours, Dalton? The rolling one?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. let's
Everybody
watch
just be
this.
quiet. Let the sound work. I see the little puff of air when he first started flipping. By the way, it just like
Yeah.
puffed out
Yeah.
of nowhere on the ground.
That sound was perfect for that one. So great fan submission there. All right, so you didn't send it in, but I stole it. Campbell, his in car while he was rolling.
Yikes. Let me put my VR on for it.
This right here will give you a headache. I watched about the first 3 seconds of it. What he said.
Worst in cars I've ever seen, probably. Wrecking.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is the worst in
Oh
VR.
my god.
That's so bad in
crap.
VR.
God, VR, you'd be like, oh my god.
Somebody just went for a wild ride, but
It was
ride's
like
still
that
going.
one, was that
actually.
one time?
10 car, you were
Chris
wild?
Carroll, like, just got exploded in
Oh,
the air.
ketchup. That was so fake, dude. It was so crazy. He was actually wrecking for a while and then slowed down and all of a sudden just started doing 360s.
Yeah, definitely did. So I submitted this one. This was the end of the truck race. You watched last week, you saw they had a crazy end on Tuesday. They had another crazy ending.
19 pushes into the 45. 8's got the momentum. He's going to have a draft coming off of 2. Cody sends it to the bottom.
That's
Side to the
good.
side. Oh, Cody
Oh.
takes at the 10. And it looks
Dang, I would hate to
like...
be the 10 car.
Yeah, it's
Ed?
Ooh.
Did Ed get it? Ed got it.
Ed got it.
I
Ed
thought they were
climbed
like
to 2. Ed
go like
Geary
4-5
wins
wide
the
of the
race at
finish, but
Michigan.
then
Holy cow! Isn't that how he won the cyber?
And that was taking the checkered flag right
I
there.
think so.
Yeah.
Holy.
The guy in the apron won.
Man.
And once again, second week in a row, the leader coming off of turn 4 does not win the race.
Well, I mean, that means
Wow.
you got guys that are just going for it.
All right. Well, before we bring these guys up and figure out
Yeah,
what
they
all
definitely
happened,
went for it. But yeah, I watched this broadcast. I was like, hell yeah, that was a great fucking finish.
We'll travel back here. All right, so we're on board with Cody Meadows. All right, so he has a run off of 2. Oops.
Oh.
That's not what I want.
Oh.
Oh, go back, Kyle. There you go.
All right, so he gets the run off of 4.
Yeah.
Kind of
Just Sherman them.
Oh.
Yeah, what?
Just Sherman
He
them.
did the crossover move, and then he just kept on driving straight up the racetrack.
But that breaks his
Okay.
momentum. The 92's there on the bottom, coming to the line. The 19 goes to hook to the bottom to get an.
Oh, just a little boop.
That shoots the 8 up, and that's
Just
emerging.
killed his momentum.
The 92, the 8, and the 19.
I think the 92 had it regardless, even if he got that boop or not.
19 pushes into
Yeah,
the 45.
that's true.
He's got the momentum. He's gonna have a draft coming off.
Oh.
Of 2. Cody sends it to the bottom.
Yeah, so congrats, Ed. Ed's actually my teammate on Thursday, so congrats, Ed, on the win on Tuesday night. We got one more. I don't know this guy. Do you guys know Donnie Honeycutt?
Mm-hmm.
I do. He races Friday nights.
All right. Well,
He's
he
a
sent this
newcomer.
in. He sent this
That's
in.
good.
Oh, this is supposed to be
That's
the one
good,
Sam was
Byron.
talking about.
Oh, this is the wreck avoidance. This is fucking crazy.
Oh.
It ain't
Oh
done.
my
It-
God.
It still ain't done yet. It's not done. All right.
Oh my God.
Holy crap!
Wait, I got to see that again.
Watch
That
it.
was-
Wow.
Yeah, I got to watch that again.
God.
He don't touch a thing here, bro. Like nothing.
He got on the brakes so heavy right
Yeah.
there. How do
Woo,
you not?
woo,
Did
woo.
that right there. That
That's
one
so
right there.
scary.
Wow.
That's our fan submissions. If you guys got a clip, send it to us. We'll we play anything. Real racing, sim racing. We'll play it all. The links in the description down below. So upload those videos, and that's all I got. You got anything, Tanner?
That's all I got. Catch Chris Legoo here in about an hour or so.
Yeah, tune
And
in True Sim
that's it.
Productions, the Super Speedway Showdown. Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called.
That's
That's
what
right.
it's called. Thank you, Dalton and Ty, for coming on. And if you guys want to be a guest, just shoot me a message. You can come on RaceChatter. We'd like to do 2 new guests every week. So anybody's more than welcome to come on, talk about your racing, sim racing, real racing, if you do that.
Also, if you want to submit a clip for the fan submissions, I will remember this week. As soon as we're done here, I'm gonna go to our Facebook page, True Sim Productions. I'm gonna post the Google Dropbox. Super simple. Literally, all you do is drag and drop. Puts it in there. Corey grabs it, puts it on the show. You can be on here next week. Super simple. I thought it was complicated. I've done it twice now. So if I can do it, I promise you, any of y'all can do it. Promise.
Anybody can do it. So
Anybody.
make sure to look for that. And we will see you
Anybody.
guys next Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Until then, remember, checkers or wreckers. Last lap, never lift. See ya.
Yeah.